Siyempre, kakagising ko lang, literal. My God. Gusto ko talaga yung skincare ko. Ayan, mochi-mochi. Okay, good morning sa lahat ng sambayan ng Pilipino. Ayan. Okay, so, ano say mo sa performance ni Atisa? Ay, nanlamon si ate mo kagabi. All throughout kasi, syempre, ako naman, I feel very hopeful for Atisa. I feel like, of course, she's already an international winner getting into the Miss Universe. It's a whole different ball game, but I'm pretty sure that she would represent us well. Sa kabuuhan ng kanyang performance, so far, isang beses lang naman talaga ako na medyo napaganon. Yung nagsuot siya ng Auntie Mirna went to church na outfit niya, yung long sleeves with the stars. Medyo naanyari ako doon. Medyo na-share ko yun kung ano naman ang palaisipan, no? Behind that outfit. Pero syempre, it was really not part of the competition. Pero it's just one of those days na parang, what's she wearing? It was parang long sleeves ba yun? Hindi ko maalala. Long sleeves with the stars, yung old rose ba? Tapos na green na heels. Parang, magsisimba, mami? Ganon ang reaction ko. But anyway, okay, kagabi, swimsuit competition, si ate mong girl, as in, wagi. Siyempre, wagi talaga ang lakad, because of course, ang nakikita ko talaga si Ian Mendihar. Si Mother Ian of all Ians kasi yan, na nagturo sa kanyang maglakad. So, yung pasarela na yon, that was Ian Mendihar. And of course, as always, such a breathtaking pasarela. Although, believe din ako kay Atisa kasi hindi niya talaga pinagawa yung bugelya niya. As in, wala talaga yung bugelya niya. Pero alam mo talaga that she really worked hard on her body kasi alam mo namang solido. May alog lang ng konti kasi hindi rin niya pinagawa yung petan niya. O baka meron. Pero it's all exercise din kasi yung ganyang katawan, ganyang kasolidong katawan, I'm pretty sure it's exercise. Pero yun lang yung napansin ko. Kasi syempre with Pia, talagang bugelya to si Pia. Same with si Catriona naman, hindi ganun kalala yung bugelya. Pero meron. Si ano talaga kasi kagabi, si Atisa talaga kami, kagabi, as in talagang grade school si Mami. Oo, pero yun nga, preference na yun. It's not an insult. Mapupunta na naman sa bugelya ko yung insulto, mga mi. 'Di ba? Kasi may ibang nanonood dito, tanga. 'Di ba? Tinanong ako, sumasagot lang akiz. Okay. So, yun. With the swimsuit, talagang flawless. Ang ganda ng execution. Yun lang, kinulang lang sa bugelya, which is valid kasi totoo naman. Hindi po gawa-gawa ito. Next. Sa yung national costume niya, oh my God, it really made me emotional listening to Mac Tumang explain the process. Napakaganda, but obviously hindi natin to maipagkakaila because it's Mac Tumang. 'Di ba? He's already proven himself by creating a Miss Universe level na mga outfits because of course, it was him and Catriona behind her award-winning or title-holding outfits, and for him to create a very beautiful, cohesive national costume. To say that it was the best, it really parang has a high, parang siguro pare-pareho lang yung kay Kat. Okay? Kasi yung kay Kat din napaka-coherent. Yung kay Kat din may istorya, 'di ba? Again, this is just my opinion. Okay? Hindi na sinasabi ko na sinusunod, obviously not. But, of course, with the way Jerson did Cats kasi, national costume, it sort of is the same with Mac because it really comes from a place where every single part of the dress has a meaning, draws attention to something that is significant here in the Philippines. And my gosh, the face card! Ang hirap mag-decline, mami! Talagang level na level ang face card. Ang favorite part ko talaga was yung sa palay, yung sa taas. It was the patterns of the palay. And because it was really, it signifies abundance and what it truly means to us Filipinos. Hindi ako masyadong fan ng mga kulay, but of course inexplain to ni Mac that of course it came from the pahiyas and the colors of the paroles and all of that. And it's a very Luzon thing. So pagbigyan, pero my gosh, the 69,000 handmade and hand-sewn petals, mami, dun pa lang waging-wagi na. So again, with the Mac Tumang creation. Evening gown naman, same issue ako. Pinost ko talaga to kagabi. Nagulat ako kung ganun ba talaga yon na dapat hindi siya parang sa Bisaya kasi haom, hindi siya swak sa bugelya part. Kasi yun lang naman perfect talaga the waist, my gosh, akala mong AI hanggang dun sa baba. And of course, the execution of the gown itself in the mannequin, ang ganda, ang beautiful. Pero pagdating kasi, pagkalakad na, parang, bakit, di ba, ganun yung katawan, pero nandirito yung body part. Parang, is it really what it's supposed to be? Okay? Is it really na parang hindi siya flowy? Kasi syempre, again, with the first Mac Tumang creations of like the lava gown, 'di ba? It was so in tune with Catriona's body. Okay? It was really swak lahat. Ito kasi kagabi, although it was really beautiful, again, ulit-ulitin ko, the face card, the hair, it was really perfection. Pero yun lang, na-bother lang ako na ganito yung katawan. Pero alam mo yun, separate movement yung gown dun sa buong katawan. And of course, Atisa herself. So yun lang. But all in all, flawless. But let's not also discredit all the other countries na meron ding nang lalamon. Meron din talagang nakikipagsagupaan. So, dun talaga, hindi natin to malalaman until, of course, coronation night and until talagang mag-decide na naman sa puksaan na naman at pakain na naman ng microphone. But so far, from the swimsuit to the gown to the national costume, Atisa did beautifully. Flawless talaga. And I think with the way she is, that she's less aggressive. Kasi I've read people na parang saying that she's malamya or that she's not very aggressive. Maybe that's her thing. And also, because I think Miss Universe also requires that, you know? Kasi syempre, kung gaano kabaklaan, puksaan, patayan talaga yung MGI na to the point na hindi na talaga siya super ultra feminine. Kasi parang over the top na. With Miss Universe kasi, there's a type of finesse. There is a type of yung tatawag ko kasi wealthy walking eh. Yung medyo kalmado ka lang. But again, with the words of Jojo Bragais, you have to know when to peak. And this is correct also, that maybe Atisa also really has thought about this already. Ayoko kasi yung commentary na parang pala decision tayo, mami. I'm just stating the facts of what I see. Observations. And so far, as per my observation, she's really doing her best. She's really representing us well. And of course, we are not a powerhouse for nothing. I feel very confident, hopefully, that she will place. But again, it is all in the hands of the Miss Universe judges. Kasi hindi naman tayo judge. Kahit ano pa man ang mangyayari on coronation night. Yes, it's nice to be able to really call or say or have a top ganyan contenders. I don't kasi. Because honestly, I really didn't watch the whole of it. I just watched Atisa. And this commentary is based on Atisa's performance only. So, hindi ko naman nakita ko yung ibang mga Latina. Si Miss Latina herself. Ganda nung red din, no? Ang ganda din ng red na swimsuit. But, wala tayong magagawa if Atisa was given the blue one. Sa kanya din yan. But she would also have shown well. And because, again, ito, may bias ko na to. Because I have a bias for the red color. I love red. But, what she wore was perfect pa din. At saka grabe yung tiyan ni Mami. Grabe sa gym yun. Talagang pinaghirapan. And I really hope that she will place, you know, and she will bring honor and the bacon to the Philippines. I think we could use that type of win these days. We need that type of positive reinforcement that we truly are a home of the powerhouses, especially in the beauty level of things. Ayan. Go. Ingat!